When you think of BYD, electric cars probably comes to mind. But did you know that BYD is also making waves in the shipping industry? Literally. In 2023, BYD launched its first roll-on roll-off ship, the BYD Explorer No. 1. This isn't just any ship. It's changing the world of vehicle transportation in real time. The BYD Explorer No. 1 is 199.9 meters long and 38 meters wide. That's about as long as 2 football fields placed end to end. But size isn't everything. What really sets this ship apart is its cargo capacity. It can transport a whopping 7,000 vehicles in a single trip. A number that big can be hard to wrap your head around, so let's visualize it. If you lined up those 7,000 BYD cars bumper to bumper, they'd stretch for over 33 kilometers, or 20.5 miles. That's a line of cars longer than the entire drive from Heathrow Airport to the Big Ben in the heart of London. Now, when you hear that, you might go, wow, that's a lot of cars. But I honestly don't think you know how many cars that actually is. So I'm going to show you. That entire route you just saw, if it was lined with cars in a single file, bumper to bumper, just know that they could all fit on the BYD Explorer No. 1. But it's not just about how many cars that it can carry. The BYD Explorer 1 is revolutionizing how we transport vehicles across the oceans. That and more on this episode of Beyond EV, your home for everything BYD. Hi everyone, David here from Beyond EV, and today we're going to dive into the BYD Explorer No. 1, the ship that's changing the game in vehicle transportation. In this video, we're going to take a look at a few features that make this ship truly special. Number 1 shows us that this ship is not just changing how we transport cars, but could reshape the entire shipping industry. I'm talking about its cutting-edge power system. The BYD Explorer No. 1 isn't just big, it's smart. The ship is equipped with a state-of-the-art hybrid power system that combines a dual power system to minimise emissions and maximise efficiency. The ship uses LNG gas as its main propulsion fuel for its main engine and generators, significantly reducing emissions of nitrogen oxides and sulfur oxides. The BYD Explorer No. 1 also features a BYD-developed shaft generator and battery system to reduce emissions even further. A shaft generator is generally what is used on shipping vessels to generate 3-phase electricity to power the vessel's electronics. This is generally connected in between the main engine and the propeller to generate power. On the BYD Explorer No. 1, this generator can store power onto an onboard BYD battery while at sea, so that when the ship reaches emission-controlled zones, such as ports or in environmentally sensitive zones, the ship can power its electronics without the need to operate the engine. BYD hasn't just focused on the ship's power system either. They've reimagined how vehicles are loaded and transported. The BYD Explorer No. 1 features an optimized deck design that maximizes space utilization. It has 13 car decks, including 3 hoistable decks that can be adjusted to accommodate vehicles of different heights. This flexibility means the ship can transport a wide range of vehicles, from compact cars to large SUVs and even trucks. It's like having a giant floating parking garage that can rearrange itself to fit whatever vehicles need to be transported. But it's not just about fitting more vehicles. The ship's advanced loading systems allow for faster, more efficient loading and unloading. This means less time spent in port and more time on the move, increasing the overall efficiency of the whole transportation process. The BYD Explorer No. 1 isn't just a one-off project. It's just the first step in BYD's grand plan to revolutionise maritime transportation. The ship has been designed with future upgrades in mind. As battery technology improves, of which BYD is already at the forefront of, the ship's battery systems can be upgraded to increase its electric range and efficiency. Moreover, BYD is already planning to build more ships like the Explorer No. They've announced plans for a fleet of at least 7 similar vessels, which could potentially transport millions of vehicles each year. But the impact goes beyond just BYD. By demonstrating the viability and benefits of hybrid and electric ship technologies, BYD is paving the way for a greener future in the shipping industry as a whole. The BYD Explorer No. is more than just a ship. It's a floating testament to BYD's commitment to sustainable innovation across all forms of transportation. It shows that BYD isn't just content with revolutionising cars, they're setting sights on the 7 Seas as well. From its advanced hybrid power system to its smart technologies and environmental protections, the BYD Explorer No. represents a new chapter in maritime transportation. It's cleaner, smarter, and more efficient than traditional car-carrying ships. So the next time you see a BYD car on the road, just remember, it might have crossed the ocean on a ship just as innovative as the car itself is. So, which feature of the BYD Explorer No. impressed you the most? Or what other areas of transportation do you think BYD might revolutionise next? Let me know down in the comments. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you're new here, consider subscribing to Beyond EV for more BYD related content. We've got plenty more videos headed your way. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.